Joe, you're on News 96.5. Go ahead.
Yes. My question is on a 1031 exchange regarding real estate. Can the relinquished property be sold to a relative, in this case, let's say a son? And if so, does it have to be at par or face value, whatever you call it, the regular selling price? Or can it be sold at a reduced price and reduction given on release tax penalties because it's...
All right, Joe, you're breaking up on us. So Joe wants to do a 1031 exchange, means he wants to sell one piece of property and buy another piece of property and not pay any capital gains on the sale of his first piece of property. If he wants to sell to his son, can he sell it for less than fair market value?
No, it has to be an arm's length transaction, Joe, so it would have to be sold to your son at the fair market value, and it has to be a qualified property as well, which is sometimes confusing. If it's a personal residence, for example, it wouldn't be eligible for the 1031 exchange treatment. It has to be either business rental property or just investment property like raw land, for example.
You know, way back in the day, people were doing 1031 exchanges all the time, and maybe because the capital gains rates were higher back then. But with the capital gains rate of 15% these days, I don't see them happening very often.
Yeah, it really depends on what your goals are. If you like rental property and you know it's time to get out of that rental property because of the location or because it's at the peak of the market, and if you want to continue to have rental property because you like the passive income, then it sometimes makes a lot of sense to continue to do that.
Okay. Way back in the day when you did 1031 exchange, it had to be a like kind, like an orange grove for an orange grove. But these days, can it be any kind of investment property for any kind of investment property?
Yes, it has to be real estate for real estate. So
Okay.
It can be an orange grove for an apartment complex.
All
It
right.
can be a piece of equipment for a similar piece of equipment.